Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make everyone's favorite beef birria. So if you want to learn how to make it, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, they will be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin cooking. Alright guys, so to our pot we're going to add 4.5 quarts of water, 1 whole onion, 1 head of garlic, 8 bay leaves, and 3 tablespoons of salt. We're going to set it over high heat and bring it to a boil. Okay, so once the water is ready, we're going to add 2 pounds of chuck tender roast, along with 3 pounds of chuck pot roast. And the difference is that one of them is leaner than the other. But if you want to use only one meat, then you can do that too. I just like to make sure that my broth is very rich. And lastly, we're going to add 2 pounds of short ribs, or you can use whatever meat comes with bone. Okay, and here we're just going to allow it to come to a second boil. Alrighty, and once it comes to a second boil, we're going to be removing the impurities from the meat formed on top of the broth. So just skim it. You just want your broth to be nice and clear. Okay, and once we have removed all of that, now we're going to add 2 Roma tomatoes, and I just like to cut in eggs on top of them. So just add them in there. Now here we're just going to cover it and allow it to cook over medium-low heat for 1 hour. Alrighty guys, so after 1 hour, this is what our meat is starting to look like. It should be almost done. So now this is the perfect time to start working on our sauce. Alright, now to make our sauce, we're going to begin by toasting our 2 chile anchos. And you just want to make sure that you clean them with the damp paper towel, so like that they are dry. But just allow them to toast. And our chili peppers, they do burn pretty fast, so just make sure that you don't burn them, or otherwise it will make your sauce bitter. So as soon as you begin to smell them, flip them over to the other side and allow that side to toast. Should take about 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, and once those are done, we can remove them from the heat. And we do the same with our 22 New Mexico Guajillo chili pots. Alright, so once those are done, we can remove them from the heat as well. And I'm also going to be adding chile de árbol. So just toast them as well. Okay, once those are done, put them with the rest of the chiles. And here we're just going to toast our garlic cloves. Okay, and while we're toasting our garlics, we're just going to be adding some broth to our chili pots. So like that we allow them to soften. And I'm just using the broth from the meat. So we're just going to set it to the side and allow that to soften. Okay, and once our garlic cloves are done, we're just going to remove them from the heat. And here we're just going to turn off the heat, add our cinnamon stick, along with all of our spices and the sesame seeds. I'm just going to give it about a minute, or just until you begin to smell all of the spices. Okay, and just like that, that's done. So just remove it from the heat. Okay, so now we can get ready to make our sauce. Alright, now to our dried blender cup, we're going to add all of our spices that we toasted, along with 2 bay leaves and the peppercorn. We're just going to blend it all together until everything is nice and pulverized. Okay, so once we have that, now we're going to add our soaked chili pots. One-fourth of a cup of apple cider vinegar, a piece of ginger, and garlic cloves. Now we're just going to be blending again until everything is nice and smooth. Okay, and just like that, we have our birria sauce. So now we can pour it into our meat. Okay, so we're just going to open our pot. And here we're going to remove the onion and the garlic. They already served their purpose, so we don't need it. Or if you want to break down the garlic and just leave it in there, That's up to you. Okay, so this is what our meat is starting to look like. So now we're going to pour our sauce and strain if you need to, okay? Just going to add some more broth in here. And we're just going to mix it. Okay, now here we're going to taste it for salt and see if you're gonna have to adjust it. Perfect. Okay, we're just going to cover it again and allow it to continue cooking for 1.5 hours or until the meat is nice and tender. Alrighty guys, so after 1.5 hours, we're going to check our meat to make sure that it is nice and tender. And the ribs here, look at that. Oh yes, this is done. See how easy it falls apart? Now we're just going to be removing the top layer. This is gold if you're making tacos. So just remove all of that. So like that, our consomme doesn't have any oil. Okay, just like that. This is what you want your birria to look like. And this is perfect if you're going to be making your quesabirria tacos. But you can set it to the side. And just like that, we have our delicious birria. So now, of course, depending on how you're going to serve it, then it depends if you're going to shred it or just enjoy it like that. Just look at this. It smells delicious. And I'm going to be making some birria ramen. So just grab that consomme, pour it over the ramen. And just once it's softened, we can add the meat. And of course, you can always serve it just with a side of rice and beans. When I had my quinceañera, I actually had birria. So this is how they served it. It was honestly the best. Just like that. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now of course, however you decide to serve your birria, we have to add a little lime juice, some chopped onion and cilantro. This is honestly all you need. And now in the comment section, let me know how do you like your birria or which way do you like to enjoy it. Regardless, honestly, this is the only birria you will ever need. So cheers and enjoy. The best. The meat so flavorful. It's so tender. Seriously, the best. Oh, here goes my shirt. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how I make my super easy and delicious birria de res. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you work with this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.